Welcome to People. I'm your host, Micah Matera. Let's get started. Our first guest is Dr. Paul Phillips. He's founder of the Better Man Than Me Foundation. The organization's mission to promote success and responsible stewardship among men with emphasis on empowerment and mature guidance for young men. He joins us today. Welcome, Dr. Phillips. And as we were talking before we started, we do a lot of interviews with folks who have mentoring programs,
Sure.
but what makes yours unique? What makes yours different?
Well, we do a couple of different things. We do vocational and education mentoring to help the young men understand what their options are. But we also do basketball because that's what catches the attention of our young men. And while we're doing basketball at halftime, we have a mentor come in, a professional come in and talk about men-related things. So we have a captive audience at that time.
When you talk about men-related things, what are men-related things?
Oh, wow, yeah. Good. Well, we talk about everything as it relates to the violence in Chicago, their options as far as career, do they want to go to college or military? We talk about relationships. So everything, health issues, prostate cancer, what have you. Anything that it concerns a male, will bring it up during our mentoring session.
What age group are we talking?
Well, on paper, we have 12 to 22, but we have mentees as old as 35 years old. Yeah, so we mentor those gentlemen differently because they're looking for career guidance, if you will. But the younger men, we talk about, college prep and things of that nature.
Do you ever think there'll be a point where there won't have to be an organization like yours?
I don't think that'll ever take place because I believe everyone needs a mentor. Everyone needs guidance at certain points in their lives. So I think that will always be the case.
Why do you think our society is lacking mentors?
To be honest, I think it's because we're so busy right now building our own careers, raising our own families. People simply don't have the time to mentor, but I think it's a sacrifice that must be taken in order to improve our community.
Do you think a lot of it has to do, too, with the lack of male role models in the community?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's been so many issues and problems within our own community where there's a scarcity and a lack of, as you said, men that feel, one, that they have the ability to offer something. And I think everyone has something to offer, even if it's lessons from their own mistakes. Yeah.
What about you? What kind of mentor did you have as a child?
Wow, I was blessed to have really good mentors. My mom put us in church, so my pastor was very youth-oriented. He was an educated man, so he was one of my first mentors. And then I had a mentor, Dr. Bobby Skills, a medical doctor. He really took me under his wings and kind of mentored me and helped me make some critical decisions in my life.
To give folks out there an idea, what would you have done if you didn't have a mentor? What do you think your life would be today?
Yeah, I think I probably would have made more mistakes than I did make, and I'm glad that there was someone there to kind of counsel me and help me think critically at those pivotal moments in my life. And I think I probably would not enjoy the success that I'm enjoying right now.
Tell me about some of the mentees that are in your group. Where do the kids come from?
All walks of life. We have some young men that come from two-parent homes and come from very awesome, wholesome backgrounds.
So it's not only a single-parent home?
No, no, but I will say 99% of our young men are from single parents, single mothers. I had single mothers and grandmothers that reach out to me for help all the time.
And the help that you give them, what's your success rate? How would you, on what scale would you put that?
On what scale? That's a difficult question. I will say we have some young men that get it right away. We have one young man that has 5 felonies and he was struggling getting a job, but we mentored him. He's employed now. We have another young man who is now a police officer in Indiana.
Really?
We have another young man that has his own business and have worked with people like Oprah Winfrey and what have you. So, and then we also have some other young men that we're still working with.
So pretty successful then.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
You would say. What are some other things? Now, you talked about music. Tell me more about how you incorporate music.
Yeah, absolutely. We do 2 things with music. We just finished a mentoring program at Smith Elementary School, and we brought in some music professionals, recording artists, radio promoters to come in once a week and talk to the young people about every aspect of music. And we were blessed to even have some Grammy winners come out and mentor our young people.
Well, who were some of those Grammy winners?
We had Dr. Walt Whitman of the Soul Children of Chicago. We had Percy Beatty come out. We had Todd Delaney, who's a Grammy-nominated winner as well. So we had some really successful people come.
So pretty good response. How many folks are involved in the whole, as far as your mentors and as far as your mentees?
Well, we've been able to touch the lives of over 4,000 young men in the past 6 years. And we have a nucleus of about 10 people that work with us on a consistent basis.
And where would they go? How would they get involved in this?
They can go to our website, www.bettermanthanme.org. We have a Facebook fan page. We're on there all the time, and they can inbox us there as well.
And you have an event coming up. Tell us about that.
Yes, August 4th. Every year we give out a scholarship. We've given out 6 so far, and this coming August 4th will be our 7th scholarship that we're giving out. August 4th, 7 to 10, the Lighthouse will be doing that, and we're releasing new music. That's one way we mentor. We have young rappers in the city of Chicago that we're producing music for them, and our listening party will be on that night.
So it's a lot involved in this.
A lot, a lot. We're busy.
Yeah, yeah. Now you're just local now, or
we're just local now, but we do have aspirations to go national.
when do you think that could happen? I mean, it sounds like you're doing pretty well. You're dealing with a lot of people on a national level too.
We are. We're thinking in the next 24 months or so, we'll be in states like Texas and Tennessee. Those are the states that we're looking at now, and Indiana.
Dr. Phillips, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Make sure everybody comes out to your event August 4th. The annual scholarships award ceremony will be at the Lighthouse at 4338 South Prairie. You can find more information on the Better Man Than Me Foundation at bettermanthanme.org.